some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah, hope I get away with it. Oh, the doo-dah day.
It's still on you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Stupid O'Clock. What's the matter, Emily?
It's still on you.
Just realized something. Okay. Had turned the show light on.
Yes.
Hey, Alexa.
And thank you on behalf of the people that also own that device. If you'd have said it out loud, could have set theirs off as well.
You're welcome.
Since I'm too smart to buy one of them damn things, it wouldn't affect me. But
Well, it comes in handy. I mean, I've got a lot of the lights in the house set on it.
yeah,
You know, to where when I'm sitting here and want to go to the bathroom, I can turn on the lights to the bathroom. And when I come back, I can turn them off and not have to hunt for the light switch in the dark.
Fucking first world problems.
I'm sorry. I've never lived in a house where I had to hunt for the light switches. I just learned where they are.
Yeah, well, usually stuff gets put in front of the light switches, and then you got to reach around it to find it.
I'd be knocking stuff out of the way.
Well, it's my shelves that are put there, so I really don't want to tear them up.
If you don't have to, yeah.
Nope, I've got to turn the volume down on Thesis's show. I don't want to exit, but
I was watching more of that. It was pretty cool.
I had to be here at 9 o'clock. So it's just, I'm going to let his show play on out, give him the full watch hours. Yes, Carl, Thesis is still going. He undertook a couple of side quests there towards the end to keep from starting the next major part of the game.
Oh, and we've got a new guest to announce. We'll announce him right here, right now. His name is Jay Peterson.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. I got to get his picture pulled up. As soon as I can find it. I don't have it downloaded yet. I'll have to download it.
Hmm.
Take me just a minute.
Don't worry. We have time.
Of course we got time. We got a full 2.5 hours tonight.
You might.
I was gonna say, some of us have work in the morning. Besides you, Dan, you lucky bastard.
I'm not lucky. It's advanced planning.
Can I have that, please?
Oh,
Hold on.
Well, where did I put it?
pardon me. I buttoned the damn shirt up crookedly.
There. Oh.
Oh, I threw him in the guest page. Okay. I'm an idiot.
Notice how mercifully I'm defending your honor.
Do what?
Notice how I'm defending your honor.
Yeah, I noticed that.
You're not an idiot, Joe Dog. You're just preoccupied most of the time.
Yeah. Okay. I got to get that turned off because I got to read his bio.
Bam! Sticky noted. Actually, no, it's this cute little strawberry.
Oh, that is a cute little strawberry.
Okay, here is our new guest, Jay Peterson.
Will he
He's
bring one of the katana swords out?
I don't know.
Can we ask?
I'll
Or is
ask.
it inappropriate to ask another man to show his sword?
He is an actor, author, and movie monster. He's appeared as supernatural creatures in like Red One, The Piano Lesson, The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, and occasionally he plays human beings. The Grunts Grimoires is his urban fantasy novels. Follow the blue-collar mage, Travis Whalen, as he tries to pay off old debts, survive in a world full of monsters, and control his own life for once. His first standalone novel is Tricks, Treats, and Trials. A 90s Halloween special set is set for release in 2027. He can be found online at jthebarbarian.com. And what?
I'm not sure that was either Chinese or Japanese sword. It looked more Russian to me, but I couldn't see the pommel or anything. Just
well, it's the hilt wraps around, so almost has a saber hilt.
Yes, it does. Like I said, it just looked Russian to me. Look at the scalloped back edge of the tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not Asian.
Yeah. And Dan, he's just a little fella.
Oh, I'm sure.
He's
like Richie is just a little fellow.
He's about 6'8", 6'9".
Yeah.
So not a little fella.
So yeah, he's about the size of one of my uncles who's no longer with us. Yeah.
He doesn't have hands. He's got bear paws.
Fucking love that.
Oh. And I'm talking with a possible distillery about a tasting on Saturday.
Nice.
We can't go to them.
Why?
I don't violate laws like that. I don't. If I do that, I break out in handcuffs.
Yeah. I may have thrown down a challenge to them.
What do you say?
Uh, uh, I'm afraid to ask. Did you say you've got like 5 friends that you doubt that they could drink under the table?
No, I just challenged them to what tastes better.
Oh,
So you're
okay.
drinking it all.
We shall see.
Oh, rolling.
I'll put a tenner on you. I've had your homebrew.
Yeah.
It's dangerously smooth. Matter of fact, that's what you should name it if you ever get a license for it.
What?
Dangerously smooth.
Yeah.
Seriously smooth.
Oh, that's the guy that I was talking to. He says, if you make my brewmaster take off his badge and leave, you win.
Oh, so we're just pissing off people is what you're talking about.
Challenge accepted.
Especially if you give you some beans before it. Oh lordy.
If I do what?
Have beans before it.
No, I'm not permitted to have Taco Bell the weekend of Halicon.
Nope. And John is expressly forbidden from bringing any type of pickled anything, be it eggs or any other substance.
Carl, the answer to that question is yes.
Oh,
And for those that are tuning in on the rewatch, that's what Carl asked.
There you go.
makes me wish I still had some of that 6-gallon glass jug of Krupnik I made 20 years ago. That would go over real well with your taste test.
And well, it's all for their stuff. I mean, the challenge is lights out, off to the side, nobody knows.
Sounds like a party I went to in high school.
But they've also talked about possibly donating a few bottles.
I'm hoping those tables are firmly bolted to the patio at the swimming pool.
Oh.
Or should I just bring my crutches? Well, wait a minute. Still got Lindsay's walker somewhere.
Well, the tasting, they only give you like a quarter of a shot.
In 100 little bitty cups.
Yeah.
Oh, Carl. Chris will make sure I get back to my room.
Is Chris everybody's DD?
Tom Darby might have other plans, but Chris will make sure I get back to the room.
That wasn't me binging, so.
I don't know if it was my phone or not. Dawn's group for Ted has been especially active tonight. It might have been my phone. I mean, every time I turn the phone on, there's like 10 to 15 messages for that group. And I'm going, yeah, you're causing me to have to recharge my phone more frequently than I normally would.
I found a post from 14 years ago that I posted. I said, I just woke up to the cutest, fluffiest little tabby cat. She was all lovey and purry and rubbing in my face. Damn thing is, we don't own a cat.
Oh.
I did that once, and suddenly we owned 2 cats.
We don't know where that cat came from, but I gently escorted her back outside and says, "No, you need to go home."
Uh, well, we had 2 walk up out of the woods, and I was petting them outside, and I told Lindsay expressly, "Don't let them in the house. I know how I am. We don't need house cats. Yard cats are fine. We don't need house cats."
How many house
Uh,
cats you got now?
um, Somewhere around 10. They're not all inside. Uh, Emily, we had those first 2. The next year we had 4. The next year we had 20.
How?
I was
Have you ever had
working.
that little? Have you ever had that little talk about the birds and the bees?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was working and did not have time to take them to the vet myself, and Lindsay couldn't take them herself, and the other people that were living in the house at the time could not be bothered to stop playing video games long enough to do the vet run for us. So yeah, we wound up getting them all fixed but one, and he's an orange tabby, so he's probably sterile anyway.
He was what?
An orange tabby.
Oh, trust me, they are very fertile.
I thought it was the females that were fertile and the males that were infertile.
That's calicos.
Oh,
Yeah, you catch a fertile male calico, he's worth tens of thousands of dollars.
right. Well, anyway, all the females that he can reach have been fixed, and he's too chicken to leave the chain link fence. And we've had several of them succumb to the ages, and archaeologists are going to love my backyard in 1,000 years. And what was this guy, Egyptian? He seemed to worship cats.
Oh,
Anyway, we've had 2.
Got a whole fucking pet cemetery.
Exactly.
That's one of the
We've had
reasons.
2 gunmetal gray males just walk up out of the woods and go, "Okay, you're ours now." And
Oh, that's what. Oh, the Stella's color gray.
yeah, the Maltese
Yeah,
gray. Yeah.
yeah. Stella has learned she can hide in shadows.
Ooh. Fun and not
Well-
fun for many different reasons.
The older of these will come in the house and sleep curled up next to me for part of the night, and then sleep curled up next to Lindsay for the rest of the night. The other one, um, after 2 years, he will allow me to walk out on the front porch and gently set a bowl of food down in front of him without running off. But if I don't have that bowl of food, he's out to pet the cat flap and off
Gone.
to the edge of the woods.
Oh, you know how to win him in, Dan. Of course, it's got expensive now, but can of tuna.
He don't like tuna.
Neither do I. I'm not
Something
a
wrong
huge
with your
fan.
cat, Dan.
Lindsay tried tuna. She when he was first coming up, she didn't have any canned cat food whatsoever, just dry food. And she tried giving him about half a can of tuna. He turned his nose up at it and went out through the cat flap. I don't know. He likes some of the, let's see, Meow Mix, with the soft centers.
Yeah.
He likes that, and he likes the Purina adult that helps with hairballs and stuff. And other than that, he doesn't like any kind of soft food whatsoever. Well, I
know
say
how
that. I don't know who's killing the chipmunks and squirrels and snakes and lizards and whatever else is roaming around outside the house, but somebody is. The cats in the chain link fence, they will kill young copperhead snakes and set them on the back step as a tribute to me and Lindsay. I'm going, well, those are venomous. You should be very careful. I'm not going to sit out here with a spotlight and a 410 trying to protect you, but
well, they say a cat's reaction time is faster than a snake strike.
yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Carl, you're right. You're right.
Now, I was telling you my other cats won't eat table food, won't eat human food at all.
Yeah.
Stella, you have to fight to keep her from taking it off your plate.
That's good.
Cheese, eggs, bologna.
Oh, yeah.
What else? Ham, tuna, egg salad, shit. You throw it in front of her, and I hadn't seen her turn her nose up at anything yet.
Mm-hmm.
Knock on wood.
No, I've help raised. They weren't exactly mine. They belonged to the family, but different varieties of bird dogs. And they existed off the really, really cheap East Tennessee dry dog food and table scraps. And I had one. You go out there and try to pour food into the bowl, and half of it disappeared before it ever hit the bowl. I mean, he'd be snatching mouthfuls out of midair.
What was it? Old Trail or Country Trail or something like that? Dog food?
Yeah.
We had a cat or a dog that lost German Shepherd. She lost about 20 pounds on that stuff. It wasn't diet food. She just refused to fucking eat it.
Yeah, really.
Oh damn.
This is so bad. This dog would eat anything. She would not touch that dog food.
My granny had a trick. She'd take that cheap dog food and put about half a bowl full of it into a pot and pour bacon drippings over it.
Oh, yeah.
Good and hot bacon drippings. And then put in leftovers from the table for the last day and stir it up. And I had to take it outside to the dog. That dog, I swear, if it hadn't been for the pot of food in my hand, I think the dog would have eaten me. That was a good bird dog, though. I mean,
yeah, we tried that with the old, whatever it was. Mom tried that with it. That dog would eat everything around it, would spit that dog food out. Oh, have y'all ever heard Jeff Foxworthy talk about the story where he got bit on the top of his foot by a copperhead?
I don't recall.
I don't remember that one. No.
got they where he lived, the trees were always falling, power was going out.
Yeah.
So they finally got a one of those generators, self-starting generators. Said he woke up one night about 3 a.m. Damn generator was running. He's thinking, power must have gone off. About 2 or 3 minutes later, it shut off. 5 minutes later, it kicked back on. And it was shut off. And it kicked back on. So he said, something's wrong. Let me go check it out. So he had a flashlight and his cell phone. He says, reason I had my cell phone was not to call for help. It was to look up on YouTube how to fix the generator. He says, you can fix anything off of YouTube.
Amen.
Yeah.
But as he was walking down the steps, something popped him on top of the foot, and he goes, ow, hopped down, turned around, shined the flashlight back up, and there was a copperhead sitting on the step, posing for him.
Oh, fuck.
So, he took a picture of it because he said, well, I'm probably going to have to go to the hospital, so at least we'll know what kind of snake it was.
Evidence, yeah.
He then calls his wife and said, and he knew she was really paying attention when it was, what? Garage shovel. Okay. And he said he was telling his friend this. He said, did you relocate the snake? He said, yeah. I relocated the 3 pieces into a cardboard box and put it in the garbage can.
Now
But
you need to play the cat thing that goes.
Yeah. Then he said his foot started swelling up. So they went to, he called, he told his wife, call 911. 911 says, no, not all hospitals have the
anti-venom.
Anti-venom. So we'll call around and find out and have the ambulance take you to that hospital. Well, when you get there, first thing I had him do was sign a waiver. If his insurance didn't pay for the ambulance ride, he would owe $3,500. All of a sudden, his wife became Dave Ramsey, trying to negotiate. I turned and looked at the paramedics, says, I'm going with you guys. When they got to the hospital, on the way to the hospital, he goes, you want us to run the lights? He said, for $3,500, open the back doors and I'll moon people on the freeway. And he gets to talking and saying, telling about, once they get to the hospital, the doctor comes in. He goes, yep, it's a snake bite. He goes, you know what kind of snake it was? He took a picture of it. He said, it's a copperhead. I got a picture. Show him a picture. He said, it's a copperhead. Bad thing is it's a juvenile.
Doesn't regulate the amount of venom.
Yeah. He says an adult will just pop you on the back of the foot, poke 2 holes in you and say, hey, I'm here, leave me alone. The juvenile will dump the whole thing of venom in you. So they get, and he goes, okay, now here's the bad thing. He pulls out another waiver. Sometimes the insurance refuses to pay for anti-venom.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. What?
And then he goes, it's $100,000 per vial.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Oh, Dave Ramsey over there chimed in. I told her to shut up. So they admitted me, and every few hours they'd come in with a Sharpie mark because my legs was starting to turn blue going up. And they would draw a Sharpie line and write the time on it.
Yeah.
They said, well, what's that for? Oh, Dave Ramsey chimes in and says, that's where they're going to cut your foot off.
The fuck?
A little late for that now.
He said a day or two later, swelling, the color went back down and everything. Doc goes, great, anti-venom works. You're going to be fine. Watch you walking and all this. Well, once we got home, we got to researching. I found out that when a dog gets bit by a copperhead, you take them to the vet. It's the exact same anti-venom in the exact same vial for $1,500.
So next time you get snake bit, go to a veterinarian.
And he said, Dave Ramsey chimes in, says, I know where I'm taking you next time.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, if you take me to the vet to get an anti-venom shot, when I get home, I'm walking right in the middle of the living room and pooping in the floor.
Shitting on the carpet.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd do the same thing.
I just go to the vet. Hell, I have no pride.
Oh.
You know me. I have no pride.
Hey, sometimes the vet's a better damn doctor than the ones at the ER.
They're used to patients that can't tell them what's wrong. Don't know that I could handle that thermometer, though.
No, that's...
Nope.
You're going to have to at least take me out to dinner and buy me flowers first.
Oh. Please kiss me on the back of the neck. Look at Emily. I think I embarrassed her on that one.
No, I got a little because all I can imagine is kiss me on the back of my neck as you stick a probe up my ass or something like your boy.
Hey, that's more consideration than the aliens give folks. Oh, I almost got Emily with that one. Oh.
I don't know though. The neck kiss. And then...
As long as they don't have too many tentacles.
No, that was yesterday.
Don't want to know. It's not the green room.
Yesterday.
Yeah, we'll be tomorrow. Then we can ask Emily about day before yesterday.
It was on Dawn's show.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
We know such interesting people.
Yeah. Could you imagine if this show ever went mainstream and we had like 600,000 followers or a million followers?
I put a sticker on my screen. I can't imagine that.
And the conversations we come up with. I wonder how many keyboards I would have ruined that time.
I don't know about how many keyboards you were. I want to know how many childhoods you would have ruined.
Multiple.
All of a sudden, Hollywood starts taking an interest in making brand new shows out of ideas we give them.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I told you I figured out why Hollywood are remaking all the movies the way they are.
They can't think of anything.
Copyrights.
Well, yeah.
Especially with Disney taking all their cartoons and making them live action.
Yeah.
Gives them another 95 years on the IP.
Once you get that much money, what does it matter if you let somebody else have a little bit?
No, the corporations look at money like Pokemon cards. You got to catch them all. What, Emily? Am I hitting you with too many zingers?
No, that was hysterical. Yeah, lots of zingers. You're hitting me with all the zingers. Oh, hold on. How do I close this? Press touch me, buddy. Thank you.
Well, the thing is, it doesn't matter how much money you've got. Sooner or later, you're in a hospital bed by yourself, trying to figure out what all your money is good for.
I ain't never seen a U-Haul in the funeral procession.
Nope. or a Brinks truck either.
Dan, don't give me no ideas.
You can't afford a Brinks truck even if it's empty.
No, but could you imagine having 3 U-Hauls in the funeral procession right behind the hearse?
That would be comical.
He's taking it with him.
Oh.
With my luck, they'd all 3 be full of styrofoam packing peanuts.
Oh no.
First rainstorm and the coffin floats to the surface. Little periscope comes out. No, still crazy. Dive. Well, I have it on good authority that I'm going to be cremated once I'm gone. I didn't choose that, but
is that what Lindsay told you?
already got the funeral plots, the urn, everything.
I was gonna say, why do you need plots if it's just an urn? Can't you just like sprinkle?
Yeah, the church actually has to have a spot because they're not big enough to have a little building with drawers or anything. So
yet is the key word.
No, it's a little church.
That's where Uncle Timmy is. Is at a church.
Cremation is cheaper at the vets too. Thank you, Carl. I'll keep that in mind.
It is. It really is. It's not. It's still super fucking expensive.
And just tell them to throw me in a cardboard box and take me to the vet.
Yeah. Well, they'd have to charge you the Great Dane rate.
Yeah, no.
That presupposes that I intend to go in the first place. I've already beat the odds this far.
It's a good $500 to $800 for a Great Dane.
I just found out Great Danes are huge huskies.
Basically. Depends on
bald huskies.
No, they listen better than a husky. A husky listens better than a Great Dane.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Okay.
They realize that when you command them to do something, it's not a command, it's a suggestion. And they've got the attitude is, I can sit on you.
Oh, they will. They can and they will. You want to make sure you don't fly away. You gotta.
No, what the reason that they're that way is everybody holds them as long as they can possibly hold them as a puppy. And they don't forget that.
And they'll literally sit on you as an adult.
And why do you think Chihuahuas are so freaking mean? Because you put them down and won't let them jump back up.
No, because all of their anger is harnessed into one tiny body, kind of like old people or like the angry little ladies. It's all harnessed into.
I remember that remark when I revised my will, Emily.
Oh, we had one Chihuahua. That dog would tear your toes off. It's about as high as she could reach. I don't even think she could get up to your ankles if she jumped.
Ripping you limb to limb.
Well, just start at the bottom and gnaw their way up. You'll reach their height eventually.
Eventually.
Oh, have y'all seen that video of the guy training with the Malwa? And he's trying to jump a wall. And the Malwa catches him about halfway up.
No, but please enlighten us.
Did you notice the emphasis on words?
Yeah.
Where he caught him.
And remembering my high school anatomy, halfway up is not a good place you want to be caught.
Yeah.
It's not the green room.
Hey, I didn't start the story.
Yeah.
And you ain't gonna finish it either, so.
I want a Malwa, but it is. I'm gonna have to work with whoever trains it, so it knows to listen to me too. Watch one exhibition. The dog got a perfect 10
Oh, damn.
in the competition. They're supposed to walk across the soccer pitch, and she gives the order to stop at the halfway line. This dog put its head over the line. When she said stop, it dropped. Didn't slide. The jaw was on the halfway line.
That's so cool.
She then sent him to run and then called him back. And when she called him off. When she calls him off, they're supposed to stop, spin around, and lay down. This dog stopped, spun around, and stopped in about 2 feet. Took one of those 25-pound dumbbells and threw it as far as she could. Told him to go get it. He got it, picked it up, carried it back to her, sat down for her to pick it up.
A dumbbell?
Dumbbell. What? A weight.
No, I knew what you meant. A weight? A really? Like
Yeah. 25 pounds.
Holy shit.
Picked up and just carried it like his. Like, look what I got, Mom.
Regular Tuesday. Typical Tuesday.
It's like those dinosaur bones that they sell at the pet shops, you know, the ones that are about 2.5, 3 feet long and just got a little bit of sinew on them.
Yeah, they're actually a cow leg.
Yeah, that's what they tell you it is.
Cow legs, pig ears, you know, they all work. Oh, 'cause- 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 '
Biggest dog fight I ever saw was watching three coon dogs eat boiled okra.
I didn't know they like boiled okra. Can see him liking fried
Dan,
okra.
Dan, I think it's starting to ring a bell with Dan.
Uh-huh.
Dumped it in that bowl and they slurped it up so fast they thought the other one ate it all. Woo! Lord have mercy.
Somebody just shooting up here amongst us. One of us needs some relief. Yeah, I remember him.
If you ever want to watch some of the cleanest comedy you've ever heard, look up Jerry Clower on YouTube. He will have you in the floor rolling and not say the first cuss word.
Jerry Clower.
Clower.
Okay.
You know, he's been gone almost 40 years now.
Yep. And still missed. And the tapes of his stuff, audio and video, are still inspiring new comedians to this day.
Yep. Who was it? I never steal a joke. I just borrow it for a little while.
It's not theft, it's research.
Who was I talking about?
A lot of people, actually.
Uncle Milty.
Oh, God, yes.
Milton Berle never stole the joke. He just borrowed it for a while.
When it stopped working, he gave it back.
It kind of looks like Rodney Dangerfield almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very countrified Rodney Dangerfield. Rodney was very New York sort of, you might say. But Jerry was pure Mississippi.
Oh. I think they send a car to pick him up at the farm for a show.
Yeah.
I put that on my list. I have that saved.
Oh, another one's James Gregory.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds familiar.
Dan, I blew an audition to actually be in a movie. I told him I wanted to break a record on the film and beat somebody from my hometown for a catchphrase or a word. I want to say more times than him in a movie. You know who I'm talking about?
Nope.
Probably one of the most famous actors. Let's just say he's tired of them monkey-fied snakes on a monkey-fied plane.
Samuel L. Jackson.
I keep forgetting he's from that. He's from Chattanooga. Oh.
In one of the interviews, yesterday was the anniversary of the terrorist attack here in town.
Oh yeah.
In an interview, Adam says, "Why haven't you come back to Chattanooga and done made appearances for stuff?" And he goes, "Nobody's asked me."
So you sat down, wrote an email, and he's coming to Helicon.
I don't
I
believe we
wish.
can afford him.
I wish.
He
No.
gets more than the Helicon budget just for raising one eyebrow.
Mm,
Oh yeah.
yeah. To have him show up, it's yeah.
More than a pretty penny.
I'll put it to you this way. That's his commercial rate for a TV commercial. And 6 digits just ain't in my budget.
Who?
Yeah. Yeah, no. I love Samuel L. Jackson, but that's a lot of money.
Oh.
Woof.
I've got work tomorrow.
Lindsay absolutely loaded up my chili dogs tonight.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Not only did I eat both chili dogs, I had to get a fork and clean the rest of the chili off the plate.
Amen. No chili left behind. No cheese. Chili cheese.
Nope. And they were very, very good.
Hell yeah. Hold on. I don't.
Well, can't go drinking beer all day and keep it to myself. I'll be right back.
All right.
I don't think he ever does. I was looking because. Okay, yeah, no. Just checking if I had a regular shift tomorrow or if tomorrow is one of my evening shifts. Tomorrow's a regular shift. I think I'm going to gracefully. Emily, did you save me lives this week?
I can't hear you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Sorry. Can you hear me now? I wasn't projecting.
A little bit, but you're dark. You need a light on.
You can't hear me because you can't see me.
Yeah, I read lips.
Oh. What now?
That's what kills me trying to watch these dubbed movies. Because what I'm sort of hearing is not matching what the lips are saying.
The lips are completely different.
Yeah.
Sometimes the script is completely different than what the dub is. So
Yeah.
Oh, as far as Carl's question, it's a very complicated yes. Multiple actually. On Saturday there was a whole thing. I ended up grabbing 2 people. This one guy was trying to get his special needs kid to go off the diving board who didn't want to, so he started jumping off the diving board. And then his sister was, helping him swim over. So he started relying on the sister and ended up grabbing her to the point where she went under. And I went and got him because he wasn't swimming and mid-level and was grabbing at my legs. So I grabbed him up and I swam the both of them back. put her on the wall, gave the boy to dad, and yeah, made sure she coughed up everything and she apologized. She's like, I was just trying to help him. I'm like, yep. And we explained that sometimes not helping is the best thing. Even though that might sound and look weird.
Yeah.
Sometimes not helping is the safer thing.
Sometimes it's good just to punch him in the jaw and drag him on out.
I was really afraid I was going to have to kick him and cause him passive before to get her out safely. And considering he was special needs and everything, I'm glad I did not have to.
Yeah. Apparently, Lindsay's trying to save me money again.
Oh, hell.
I open the door to go down the hall. The rest of the house is a good 30 degrees hotter than it is in here. And from what I can hear, she does still have the air conditioner on in the kitchen, but I think it's set on fan instead of cool.
Yeah, my Donna, she used to do that when we first got married. We'd turn the air off and then turn the air on and turn the air off. Now she's gone through menopause and had the hot flashes and has hot flashes. I can't get her to turn the damn thing off.
Mid-January, air conditioner's running. 3 feet of snow on the ground, air conditioner running. Yeah.
Oh, that was my mom. She did that one time. We were in a hard freeze and we woke up one morning. House was cold. You could see your breath. Daddy was freaking out, thinking, the heat went out. Goes in, checks the center heat and air. She'd cut the freaking air on.
Holy crap.
She goes, I got hot. Well, you didn't have to give us all hypothermia.
Could have just walked out and sat on the porch in the front in the swing.
She goes, it's too cold out there for that.
Oh my goodness.
Congratulations. It's now colder in the house than it is at the surface of the snow.
Well,
I used to work at a gas station in 86. You remember the winter of 85, 86, don't you, Dan?
Oh, yes. Intimately.
We had to literally keep the old, full service, guy runs out. You going to fill it up? And the people got mad because we wouldn't wash windows. Going, we can't wash the windows. It's froze. It had been below zero for 2 days.
Yeah.
And down here in the South, that's them fighting words. We had to literally, the oil outside, we had to bring in. And we always had to carry one in our jacket. Because if a car needed oil, we couldn't run back in. We had to need to quart of oil. We'd have to quick. Dan, this was the old paper cans.
I was wondering, with the metal spout with a big sharp blade on the back of it.
Well, my boss had the coolest thing. It was a funnel. It was a metal funnel that had a little thing, but you put the lip of the metal lid on it and pulled it through the cardboard and drained it out into the funnel.
Okay.
Cool as hell. Of course, plastic bottles killed it, but
Yeah. But plastic bottles are less bulky to put inside your overcoat when you're working
yeah.
outside.
I'm gonna hop off
Now,
here.
Emily, do you know why we had to keep one in our jacket
Why?
inside? To keep it warm
Keep
off
it
the
warm.
body heat.
I wouldn't even think about that. Oh no, yeah, because everything's so freaking cold out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
otherwise it'd be like trying to pour molasses. It'd take a long time.
Yeah.
I get that. I was gonna say at camp we would always have our clothes for the next day. We would sleep with them in our pillowcase or under our pillow so they would get warm with the body heat and wouldn't be cold to put on in the morning. So.
Of course, I never understood it, but they say, if you do the mountain camping, well, I say mountain camping, we're talking Colorado and all that.
Yeah.
They tell you to not sleep in your clothes.
Because you sweat it off and everything.
Yeah. Then you wake up with wet clothes.
Yeah.
And then you go to sleep with hypothermia.
Well,
And not while you're trying to sleep either.
You can try, but I don't think it'll work unless it's that permanent sleep.
Exactly. Once you get that cold and you actually go to sleep, unless there's somebody with a full med kit and an emergency room, you ain't waking up again.
yeah.
Or I'm soon.
Oh, have you guys seen the videos of the guy that acts like the Bush and jumps up and scares people? I commented on one of his videos. I said, is one where this girl she was on the ground on her knees, bent over. And they said, stand up. She goes, no, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. My little comment to it was, one thing's for sure, he sure knows how to make a girl get wet. Everybody's laughing at that one.
Uh-huh.
Well, with that, I'm gonna get out of here. I have work early.
Oh,
Tomorrow. See everybody.
Good night, Emily.
Night.
bye. I hope I didn't run you out. Well, she gone.
No, you didn't run her off. The fact that she's got to get up early in the morning for work. We vaguely remember what that's like.
Yeah, I had people. I don't know. I went and bought gas today, and I may consider going back to work. You've seen the pictures of my little car, right?
Yeah.
$50 to fill that damn thing up today.
I'm not surprised.
14. Well, talk about perfect timing. We got somebody else.
Sullivan, move your camera a little bit.
Other way.
There you go.
There you go. So how you doing, sir?
I'm relatively okay. What about you guys?
I'm here.
Well, I'm relatively here.
I mean, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
my.
Janice.
Well, she's upstairs.
Well, I heard her holler.
Wow, she hollers at me all the time.
Well,
I know how that is.
get used to being married, son.
Well, there you
You ever escape that? You're gonna be looking up at some daisies.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, she's yelling at the dog right. Well, one of the dogs right now. So
Well, Dan, you know my comment, and you know this look.
Yeah, I do. There's a frying pan in the background there.
oh, she's got. Yeah, I went down to go for a boat ride earlier and was like, "Hey, let me turn my marine radio on. Let me open up some of these those windows and everything." And then I hear something beep, and I look down at the radio, and it says low battery, and I was like, "That's not good." I go and I look, and my port side starting battery was at 8 volts.
Ooh, that ain't good.
Yeah. So I lifted up the steps and opened up the hatch to the water room area where the battery charger is, and there's red lights on it. And I'm like, oh, that's definitely not good. So I disconnect the battery charger from it and put my multitester on there. It said 8 volts. I was like, oh, yes, I'm not going for a boat ride. I guess I have to pull this battery out and carry it up these steps.
And put it on charger that works.
Well, battery charger isn't going to help dead fucking cells.
Yeah, I
I
had
mean,
to
I
go.
took it to Advanced Auto. They put the tester on there just for. I said you can put the tester on there for shits and giggles because I know everybody that works there. I used to be a manager at this store, and he said, "Well, it's showing 8 volts just right off the get go." And it started to do a load test, and just the battery tester just went belly up and said, "I'm not even going to attempt it."
This is useless. Don't waste my time.
And my thought was, I could jump start from one of the other batteries because it has 3 batteries on board. But then, I'd always be thinking about it the whole way. If that engine cuts off for whatever reason, then I'm hosed and, I'd have to re-jump it. And I just said, screw it.
I'd never even thought about how long jumper cables for a yacht has to be.
Well, the 3 batteries are right there together. So
No, from another boat.
Oh, well, you'd have to look at least 20 feet of cables, which at that point they'd be like 1 gauge cables, be using like
A power line.
Exactly. Power line cables, Otherwise your voltage drop over the distance. It'd be like trying to jump it with a D cell.
Now, Sean, I did buy something that has saved us plenty of times. I got a bad habit. If we're sitting in a parking lot or whatever, we'll, like a Sonic or whatever, I'll turn the car off, but the headlights will stay on. And we'll eat. I go to crank it, and it's just
Click, 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 click.
It's, well, let me get me up to full screen to show you. It's, about that long, about that wide, about that thick. How do I make this work here? Okay, push that button. Okay. It's a battery. It's a little booster box.
Yeah,
Yeah, Janice has one in her car.
I've got one in the van. It's never held a charge. Brand new. Totally useless. Size of a briefcase.
Well, I have 3 1,000 amp batteries right there together, so I don't know. And all 3 of them are about a year and 3 months old. So, after a year, free replacement. It's rolling the dice every time you get a battery. It really is.
I went through that yesterday with the van wanting to go to the landfill, take the trash off and the recycling. I had noticed that it was a little bit harder to start for the last 2 or 3 months, but I only drive it like once a month, so it's not excessive wear and tear. The battery in it was bought last, March of 2025. So I know the battery's not bad. It's just the fact I don't drive it enough to keep it charged up.
Put a solar cell on it.
It sits parked under a tree.
I do that with my Boston Whaler, with its not that big battery, because it's only a 50 horse 4-stroke. That battery's over 10 years old. You go out there, turn the key, starts right up.
Yep, I'd have to have a long cable to get the solar panel out into the sunlight away from where I parked the van.
It doesn't take direct sunlight. It just takes.
Good, because there isn't any. It's pitch dark under that tree.
Dude, I've been at your house before. I know where you park. Trust me.
Yeah, but the trees are bigger now. I'm even cutting branches off of them and using them for firewood.
No backrest on that side. Oh, fuck. I got a new monitor today. First new monitor I've had in memory, and I really like it. It's pretty cool. I completely forgot this was going on because I told Janice, I said, well, I need to clear out a little spot here to put my camera up, because that's the super powered PC, where I can do anything I want with backgrounds and that kind of shit. That's the server PC, which has like 27 different processors on it. And,
I don't know where Dan ran off to.
I went off to the beer fridge. What do you think?
Beer fridge? What the fuck's that?
A fridge where I keep my beer in my office, so I don't have to go all the way to the other end of the house.
The only time I buy beer is when I'm going to go through locks.
Will you hand them out to the lock keepers?
Yep.
Hey.
That's how I was raised. You go through a lock, take 2 beers, put them up on top of the lock wall as a thank you.
Does it get you through the lock faster?
No, water only goes through the valves so fast. I mean,
yeah, it does give you preferential treatment with the lockies that work regularly.
They're gonna. I go through one big lock on the Ohio, and that's Markland, and those locks are so big that even with my cruiser, I'd have to climb up on top and then climb up a ladder to get to the top to put a beer up there. Locks on the Kentucky, no big deal. But there's only 4 nowadays because they closed 10 permanently, 10 locks. And
there's a few on the Tennessee River though too, aren't there? Of course, I don't know if you've ever been down that way, but
I've been through on the Tennessee River. I've been through one, and that's it's Pickwick, forms Pickwick Lake. Now getting up into the Kentucky and Barkley Lakes, which Barkley Lake is the Cumberland River and Kentucky Lake is the Tennessee River. We went up the Cumberland River from the Ohio, and that's Barkley Lock. And but then there's a cross cut in between the 2 lakes, just like 2 miles above the dams. And we jumped over onto the Tennessee River, Kentucky Lake, and went up through Pickwick into Pickwick Lake. And that's where we hung a right at Yellow Creek and went down the divide cut to the Tennessee Tombaby Waterway. Now, if I was to go to Chattanooga, we get into Pickwick Lake and just keep on going up the Tennessee River until we eventually get to Chattanooga. And it's like 4 more locks or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I can't wait till they finish the Chickamauga lock. Have you heard about that one?
No, I haven't.
They're in their 22nd year of rebuild of putting in the new lock.
Wow.
They built the first one in 3. They built the first complete dam in 3 years.
I'll say I don't know any of the story on the Chickamauga lot.
It's oh dear God. It was supposed to be a 5-year project.
Uh-huh.
They're 22 years into a 5-year project.
What's taking so long?
Guido.
It was a cost plus contract.
Is that like making I-75 3 lanes down in Florida? They work on the road for until the money ran out until the next month, and then start working again and that kind of shit?
Pretty much.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
Because it's finally done, but it from going from essentially Gainesville or I guess I-10 to Tampa St. Pete took 20 years, but like they quit doing the construction project, and then like 6 months later they'd get more money and they'd work until they were out of money and then stop. That kind of shit.
Yeah, it's sort of like Georgia 20. They started the work during the Trail of Tears and they still ain't finished.
Well, they finally finished going through Atlanta. That only took 30 years.
They've started over 5 or 6 times since then.
No, Dad and I, the last time we went through Atlanta, it was him and me together, and they had finished it to where we were. I said, Dad, just follow the diamond lane the whole way. And it just, we were through Atlanta in 15, 20 minutes. It was unbelievable.
Well, that explains it. I can't afford to get into Diamond Lane.
Oh, Diamond Lane is
Peach
it's
Pass.
free. It's a free lane, but you got to have at least 2 people in the car.
Exactly. And it was me and my dad. But the thing was, we went through to do that, and we got down to Cross Creek where they had a house down there. We packed up all their shit, took a bunch of shit to my sister's house in the Panhandle, and then brought the rest of the shit back here. And we moved basically all of our let's go to Florida stuff from the peninsula to the Panhandle. So we went through Atlanta one time since it was done, and haven't had a reason to go back through Atlanta.
Yeah. I got through with going through or around Atlanta about the same time that Anachricon ceased. It's just I cannot believe I used to ride 285 on a motorcycle.
Now, see,
I wouldn't do it now in an A1 Abrams, not unless I had plenty of ammo. Good God!
I've never gone around Atlanta like that. I've always just gone
Straight through.
through. Yeah. And then that diamond lane finally opened up, and I mean, 75 does all kinds of weird shit, but if you stay on the diamond lane, you bounce like over to the left and just merge right back in, and if you're below 90 miles an hour in the diamond lane on 75, something's wrong. But I've had exactly one experience with it, and Dad was driving, and if Dad sees the low side of 100, it's a slow day.
Oh,
Dad's the kind of person, he'll get behind the motorcycle. The motorcycle will be doing like 65, the speed limit. Next thing you know, the motorcycle's doing like 106 because Dad's right on his ass the whole time. That's my dad.
Yeah.
That was
Now-
my dad 20 years ago. Now Dad, he doesn't drive anymore. So
Yeah.
he's
Now, one time, me and Chris were headed to Atlanta. I told Chris is in here. I looked down at the speed armor. Said, "I think we might need to slow down a little bit, Chris." He goes, "Why?" I said, "We're rolling about 110." He goes, "Yeah, just a little."
Just
well, that white line is supposed to be like dotted.
and the telephone poles are not supposed to look like a picket fence.
I was with some guy in his van with nitrous oxide, and that white line in the middle of the road, it was solid going down the interstate. It wasn't broken like it should have been. It was just so damn fast.
If you look way up ahead, it was broken, but as you got closer,
It wasn't broke when we got at the vehicle. It was not broken. So
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
well, we didn't die. So
Yeah.
what my wife says all the time. I'll be like, "Oh, you're gonna kill me," and she said, "Did you die?" I said, "No." I said, "Shut the fuck up." That's what she says.
Now, I was on the way back home from making a beer run today, and I had to pull over in the parking lot of Lindsay's church to let a truck with a bulldozer in a trailer behind it go past me because I knew I had to make a turn into my driveway that bulldozer was not going to want to let the truck slow down for the speed he wanted to go. And I figure, hey, I got a CB radio. If I see him in the ditch on the side of the road, I can always hit Channel 9 and call the cops.
I don't have a CB. I used to have a CB a long time ago.
No, I've got one in the truck. I've got one in the van. I've got a spare somewhere that I could plug in Lindsay's car with one of those little roll up the rear window and clamp the antenna sticking out the side. But we've never bothered to do that.
My next door neighbor Tommy, he was way into CB. I mean, if the FCC found out all the shit he had, he'd have to like get a license to be a radio station.
Mm,
yeah, I know somebody that way.
yeah. I mistakenly bought a shortwave radio to put in my truck.
He talks about linear boosters and X amount of kilowatts that he's putting. I'm like, dude, I don't.
That's like talking to me about building a computer. I'm sorry. I just want to turn it on and use it.
I understand it. I just don't want him to hit transmit or I'll like grow a third arm out of my back.
Well, I finally had to pull that shortwave radio out of my pickup truck and replace it with an actual CB. Because I don't have a shortwave license, and I didn't know that's what it was I bought.
Gotcha.
I was picking up transfer trucks at some depot in Chattanooga, all the way down here, clear as a bell. Whoa!
What happened?
Lights just flickered. The monitor went off. Evidently, I am not disconnected. Weather.
But I saw you semi drop out.
Mm.
I gotta go. I have to go get a drink and get rid of a drink.
we're just about at the end of the show. We'll say goodnight, Sean. We gotta run the end credits here shortly.
In about 2
And-
minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, I forgot when I came in. And,
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry
that's
about it.
fine.
well, I mentioned to somebody, remind me.
I
And-
forgot about it too. I've slipped many a time since then.
I'm lucky. You can tell Dan I'm lucky. Sometimes I don't even remember the show's on.
Then it's his
I don't
show.
But I'll have the camera set up in the other room next time.
All
Well,
right.
I got this new monitor. Went from a monitor that was like 18. I don't know what it was, but it had lines all going up and down the center of it. So it was on the way out, and I was like, I get this monitor plugged into HDMI, and lo and behold, now I've got 27-inch monitor with speakers on. And I'm
Well,
like,
give me a second. I got to wake Dawn up for a minute. Yeah, whenever we play that, she rolls over in bed and reaches for her sock puppet.
okay.
All right.
I
Long
won't
story.
talk about my sock puppet.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's not the green room. All right. With that, we got to say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for popping in, Sean.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. We'll see y'all next week. Bye.
All right. Later.
I have slept the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, when never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand, and touched the face of God.